Hi everyone, my name is Melissa van Dijk, and in today's video I want to talk about something that is very easy to miss when it comes to breakouts. And that is how the foods you eat every day can be the cause without you even realizing it. And the reason why this is so easy to miss is because it's usually not one specific food. It's what you eat consistently, what has become normal to you. And that's where it gets a bit tricky, because even homemade dishes are not always as harmless as they seem. Now, Asian Diana mentioned in the comments something like curry with rice, which often includes vegetable oils or coconut oil and a lot of different spices. And when you buy it, you don't really know what's inside. But even when you prepare it yourself and you know exactly what you're putting in, it can still cause issues. And that's what makes this so tricky, because you put the entire meal together yourself, thinking it cannot be that meal, but it still could be. Because each individual ingredient can be a potential trigger. Even something as simple as spices, whether whole or powdered, or ingredients like nuts, seeds or oils can play a role. And yes, if you buy them whole, you can already rule out many things along the way, and that's definitely better. But there are still potential issues. For example, pesticide exposure, storage-related factors, or simply because your body doesn't tolerate certain foods very well. Or because you increase the amount of a particular food, thinking it's healthy, so you just add more. And now all of a sudden your body has too much to deal with. And I went through this myself, and it took me quite some time to realize that ingredients like nuts or spices, especially things like chili or bell peppers, but even something as simple as cinnamon or black pepper, were affecting my digestion. And whenever that happened, I was sure to experience new breakouts, either on my face or upper body. So the key point here is that if you really want to get closer to the root cause of your acne, you need to question your daily routines, what you eat and what you do repeatedly. You need to simplify your meals for a period of time, or remove the things where you least expect the issue to be, so that you can slowly identify potential triggers. Now, some might say that if you did that, your meals won't taste good anymore, because that is the most common response I hear, even from my brother. And yes, in the beginning, it can feel a bit different. And you need to go through that phase to give it a chance. It takes some time to adapt, but if you stick with it, it becomes normal. Now, personally, what kept me motivated was that I really wanted to understand what was causing my breakouts. I was simply tired of dealing with them, because no topical product I applied could solve the issue. And it's not like I didn't try. I tested this for over 5 years, going through long periods where I just used one product that was supposed to help. But it didn't solve the problem. So I gradually transitioned from a more typical diet, like having bread with processed toppings such as meat, cheese, ham or jam, to a much simpler way of eating. For example, starting the day with eggs, maybe a slice of sourdough bread, or something like grilled fish or chicken with fruits. And interestingly, I don't get bored of it at all. My meals are simple, sometimes very basic, and not what you would typically see on social media, but I genuinely enjoy them, and more importantly, I feel good eating them, and it has been consistently working for me. And that's really the point. That the problem is often not what you think it is, but what you do every single day without questioning it. And that's what I want to share with you today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!